Well, this is a new vlog, right? It is a new one. Welcome back. Here we are. She's over there.
Hi.
I'm over here. We're gonna start making an ice cream treat. I guess I gotta peel these oranges, put the slices down onto a tray with parchment paper, and it freezes for an hour. And then we continue doing the recipe from there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. So, here we go, I guess. I'll time lapse, so why not?
Okay, so it's the next evening, and this is the ice cream. That is our attempts to get the spoon into it. So Josh is gonna put some hot water on a spoon, see if we can't get a bite out. Do a little taste test here. This is orange creamsicle flavor, by the way. I don't think we said that.
Oh, there we go. Heat!
Dossie, hold on a second. You can give me a little.
Oh, I'm getting a shaving silver.
And yes, I'm still in my pajamas. We had a lazy day. My Grammy came over. We had fun.
At this point, I think we need Kristoff and his ice axe.
There. Okay.
What freaking face was that? It just tastes like a frozen cereal with oranges in it.
It's not good. First of all, that's not orange creamsicle. That's like really watered down, gross orange juice. I'm kind of bummed. Okay, we make dinner now. Bean and cheese burritos for dinner. Oh yeah. I'm just very excited.
For those of you just tuning in, no, I'm kidding. Well, Lynn got Ash some sushi, but since it wasn't going to be ready right away, because they a little busy, I did a order. Up here, made a few bucks. Just picked up the sushi, and now I am on my way back. Yeah. How exciting. I did grab a couple lollipops for the boy, though. He loves the mystery flavor.
Okay, so I don't know if Josh filmed while he was out, but
Sorry.
the sushi did not work out. Did you film?
I did a clip, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Didn't really do any of the modifications I asked for, which is whatever. I ate it and it wasn't that good. It actually upset my stomach a little, but the weird thing is I'm still hungry. And I didn't want to just eat junk food, so I had Josh make me some stovetop stuffing. This is comfort food and something easy to eat when my stomach's hurting. So I'm gonna eat that now. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm continuing my quest to finish 7 books in a week. I am still working on Rebel Rising by Rebel Wilson. Now, part of me wants to finish this book tonight. The other part of me looks at how much I have left. And normally, I wouldn't think of that as a big amount, but for some reason, this just feels like it's reading kind of slowly. It's not bad, but I put in a lot of reading time, and I'm like only on page like 180. So, wish me luck.
I didn't film much of the process, but I made donut bites. Haha. With some homemade cream cheese frosting too. Thank you. Welcome. He sent me that recipe. Very good. They're good without, but they're definitely pretty good with the frosting too. So it was better than going and buying a thing. So. What reaction is that?
Oh, good. Okay, so I finally finished Rebel Rising and I really enjoyed it. I'll talk a little bit more in depth about it. I'm gonna do a whole video about the books that I wound up reading this week. But for now, I am going to move on to The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. This just came out kind of recently. I'm very intrigued by it. I'm not a sports girl, but I've enjoyed the few sports romances I've read. So maybe that's a genre that's gonna surprise me. And I read the first page of this book because that's what I do when I'm trying to decide if I want a book. And it was really intriguing. So, we'll see. Well, I was wrong about that. I read some of this, and while the beginning was very intriguing and drew you in, it wound up being a DNF for me. So we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Everything I Learned in a Chinese Restaurant by Curtis Chin. I love some good food writing, and I really like Chinese food. So that's where we're gonna go next.
So I don't know what's been talked about.
I haven't filmed a clip since we were home.
In that case, here we are in Olympia. We have done orders. Now we have mozzarella sticks. From where?
Red Robin.
Yum.
Josh got a cream soda that he's gonna do a taste test for you guys.
I actually just tasted it. It literally just tastes like a slightly creamier Dr. Pepper. Which isn't bad, but it's like...
That's kind of a bummer.
Unless all the cream's on the bottom. Maybe. We're gonna let him run free in the car for a minute because he's been strapped in a seat this whole time so far. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I've said on here, but you know, crazy bread was sounding good. And you know what? We got crazy bread. Yeah. Is it good? You're not liking the sauce, are you? Just gonna eat the bread. That's okay.
We haven't been here in forever, so I never remember if I like their sauce.
Yeah. And, I mean, it just comes with the marinara. So, I mean, they hand it to you. Unless you say no marinara. Well, I didn't say no marinara.
Why don't you tell them the real reason you're making a clip? Tell them what you got.
Yeah, they got these crazy puffs. And the advertisement just says it's got, like, it's essentially like a mini pizza. It's got, like, pepperoni and cheese on it. I was like, let's see if there's a no pepperoni version. Huh? And there actually was. There's just a cheese one. And that sounds delicious. Right? Maybe? Am I just crazy? Am I just hungry?
I think it's both.
I think it's both. Feel hot, hot, hot.
They don't look horrible.
They look pretty good. Look like little cups. It's a little hot still. But tastes pretty good.
Right on. There you have it, folks.
I'm hoping I get a little more of a full bite here, but they're hot. They did just come out there ready to go.
We're gonna eat. We'll check in when we get home.
Guess what? I'm sideways. Kidding. We are gonna make, well, I am gonna make creamy sesame ramen. Yeah. Cook some ramen. Make some sauce. I think that's how it goes. I gotta look at the recipe again. I know I gotta heat up the broth and not get it to a simmer, but heat it up. We'll also start the water for the noodles, which has a few additional steps for it. We're just using packaged ramen. But I don't know, looking it over, it sounds pretty good, so. Anyway, look at that cuteness. That's some cuteness and a clip-on right there. Buona appetita.
That's not what the saying is. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
That's not what you said.
Oh.
I'm trying to get kind of a small bite because I don't know if I'm going to like this. Mmm. It's really good. Could use some more sesame seeds though. Perfect. Next time we'll toast the sesame seeds, it'll be even better.
Oh, there you go.
Deviled eggs.
Okay.
I was reading the title.
You're very backlit. Okay, so it's the next morning, and I don't know if you can see, Josh is
ominous.
trying scrambled eggs. What is all in your scrambled eggs?
Yeah, I mean, it's just an egg. You got pepper. You got some cheese for a topping, and then cottage cheese.
And you're gonna put it on your toast.
Put it on my toast.
So what's the verdict?
Pretty good. It adds just like a creamy factor to it, really. You don't really like taste the cottage cheese. The egg kind of takes over, but you can tell
But it adds protein.
texturally it's there. Yeah, and that.
Did you put chili crisp on it like you were talking about?
Oh, I didn't.
Do you want to try that real quick? Or you want to wait it for another day?
I'll wait for another day.
Okay.
I want to eat. I have food. I'm hungry.
But this is a good way for you to eat your eggs. I'm glad you like it.
I'm too. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but he wanted to help with eggs, and I had to keep sneaking around
Yeah.
to get one right for you. Because like when he does it, he jams his finger in there to get it open. He puts all his strength into it, but that just pops the egg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he normally doesn't do that, but
Sometimes he does, and with the one he popped in, and I used that one.
yeah. I'm watching Gilmore Girls. Dossie is watching cartoons and doing puzzles. It's gonna be an interesting day. Okay, so it's later on Sunday, and to be completely honest, we haven't really done much, and we haven't really filmed. So I think I'm gonna do a few more clips, and then we'll call it. But first, I want to check in about this book I was reading. Everything I learned in a Chinese Restaurant by Curtis Chin. Now, normally I love a good food book, but Josh knows where this is going. He goes, "Oh no." I'm not really loving the way it's written. It's not bad, it's just kind of not for me. And so I think I'm gonna wind up DNFing that. Which means I got through 4 of the 7 books that I plan to read in a week.
24, that's pretty good.
I said 4.
Oh. Still pretty good.
My husband's so supportive, I love him. Anyway, so that's where we're at with that. I don't know what I'm going to read next, whether I'm going to read the other book I had planned, or pick a new book, or do some rereads. But I'm sure I'll let you know by the end of the vlog. So this is dinner tonight. Mashed potatoes with brown gravy, some oven-baked chicken cutlets, and some peas, which I've already started annihilating. Yummy. Okay, friends, so it's much later. I know we didn't really film today and this wasn't much of a vlog, but I am going to end this here. We've been hanging out. For some reason, Dossie's been walking around with the duct tape like it's an emotional support animal. Which I guess if it makes him happy. Right now he's coloring. But anyways, that was our Sunday. Pretty easy.
It was one of those things where he saw me using the tape, and so he just held on to it.
Yeah. So, I had a good weekend. Did you have a good weekend?
I did.
Minus the not feeling good part. I wasn't a fan of that. But
That's never fun.
I'm tired. Are you tired?
I
We're all tired.
feel like I'm going to be up for a bit, though, because I want to get a load in with the washer going. So I have some of my work sweatshirts done.
Oh, good idea.
I'm behind on that.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.